Hello, good morning everyone, and I hope you all had a good weekend and enjoyed Wimbledon and our good World Cup. Anyway, we're back into the markets and we're going to see what the markets has in store for us today. As usual, we start off with the economic calendar, and there are no reports of high importance due out today. So there are no reports of high importance due out today which could have any huge impacts on the markets we're looking at, which is the main one we're looking at is the Euro US dollar. So we can go ahead and look for trading opportunities in the markets since we're not expecting any reports of high importance. But it doesn't mean something unexpected cannot happen during the day. So that's one thing you can never predict in terms of sudden news that will shake the market or sudden events that could shake the markets. But in terms of predictable events, in terms of a predictable economic report, there are none due out today. Okay, so we'll just go to the charts. Again, the main market we're focusing on is the Euro US dollar. And as we can see, the market is already trending sideways. There's no pattern to the market. And if we start from here, we can see, it's not making higher highs and higher lows, and it's neither making lower lows or lower highs. So we're just going to demarcate our sideways trend. So we'll start from today. We'll demarcate our sideways trend. Because we can see at this point, this is the highest point of the sideways trend at the moment, and that's the lowest point. Because throughout all this, the market hasn't made higher highs, higher lows, or lower highs. So that's the highest point there. I'll just put my cursor there. So that high point there is 1.3602. I usually use white lines to demarcate my sideways trend. So I'll just say high of sideways trend. So I'll make it white. So that's the high of the sideways trend. And that's the low point there. And the low there is 1.3580. So 1.3580. So that's the low of sideways trend. So as we can see clearly, that's the low of the sideways trend, that's the high of the sideways trend, and we can see clearly that the pivot point and the first support are within the sideways trend. So the pivot point and the first support are within the sideways trend. But we can also see here that the market formed the low point here, and that low was 1.3580, and then it's gone up, formed another low point there at 1.3580. So the market itself has now formed the market support. So we can see the market has formed the market support. So I'll just put a text there. So that's the market support. And as we know that the market support is another strategy we can use to trade. So that's the market support. Let me just move that closer. There we go. So that's the market support. So I'll just quickly recap. So this is the Euro US dollar, and the market is currently trending sideways. We've demarcated the sideways trend, and we can see that the pivot point and the first support are within the sideways trend. So using the pivot point strategy, at the moment there are no clear opportunities using the pivot point strategy because potential points of entry are within the sideways trend, the pivot point and the first support. But we also noticed that the market itself has formed a market support. And just a quick recap on what a market support is. We can see here where the market has formed the low. The low there is 1.3580. And if the market goes back up and comes back down and gets to within plus or minus 2 pips of that previous low and goes back up, we say a market support has formed. And in this case, we can see a very good market support has formed, where that low there is 1.3580 and the other low there is 1.3580. So that's a very good market support that has formed, and we can then use that to trade. So again, with trading using the market support strategy or the market support and resistance strategy, we're thinking that if the market breaks this market support, it will tend to fall. So we're going to have a pending sell order just below the market support. So just going to do that. So we'll just get the market support just about a pip below the market support at 1.3579. So that will give me a stop loss of 1.3599 and a take profit 60 pips below at 3519. So there we are. So I've got a pending sell order just below the market support, so a 20 pips stop loss and a 60 pips profit limit. Obviously, you can see the market has reached the second support in terms of the pivot point. So if the market takes this trade, this will probably be the only trade for the day. So if the market breaks the market support, takes our order, and we enter the trade, I suspect this will be the only trade of the day. But we'll see anyway. We're going to meet again at 12 midday. And as usual, if there are any changes in the market between now and 12, we'll send you all out an email. Okay, so that's the plan for today. And like I said, there are no reports of high importance due out today. So we can just concentrate on our trades and on the market. Any questions? If you have any questions, do click the hand button or send your questions through the question box. So that's our plan for today. So today we're using the market support and resistance strategy. We're not using the pivot point strategy today because using the pivot point lines are within the sideways trend. So we're now using a separate strategy, a different strategy, which is the market support and resistance strategy in view of the sideways trend that's formed. Any questions? Comments? Good, brilliant. So since there are no questions, I wish you all a good day, and like I said, I'll update you during the day, and we'll meet again at 12 midday. Take care, and God bless.